In this segment, Stephanie Miller and her guests discuss Trump's lawlessness and his seeming contempt for the rule of law. Here's Stephanie.
But can we just remember, that's not what the case is about. It's about the right. national injunctions. So when it comes to national injunctions, the question before them, where do we think that how they're going to rule?
I think if this had come up in a normal administration, there would be a good chance that nationwide injunctions would have been cut back a lot farther than I think they're going to be cut back with this, because even the conservative justices were kind of like, you know, and particularly Amy Coney Barrett is like, you know, she's just looking at them like it sounded like from the oral argument tape and from reading the transcript that she was looking at John Sauer like he had a hole in his head. Like, basically she's asking, okay, let's say you lose the case. Are you going to obey it in the next case? And he's like, well, generally, and basically the answer is, we're going to do whatever the heck we want. And they realize that that killing nationwide injunctions, killing universal injunctions at this moment in time is just a prescription for utter chaos and lawlessness.
They're bastard people. I don't know.
And I'll tell you why I can't put up with you people, because you're bastard people.
Yesterday might have been the apex. Do you know what I'm saying, Jody? First of all, that Oval Office thing with the South African president.
Yeah, that was just...
Well, any day that he is still in our consciousness, be not just like mind-numbingly, stomach-churningly, soul-shatteringly awful. Right. Embarrassment beyond the ability to be embarrassed anymore by this thing in the Oval Office. And then and of course, I hate to say it, Chris Lavoie, once again, historically America, wrong. Of course he took the jet. Of course he took the $400 million bribe jet. Because no one's going to stop him from doing anything.
Yeah, it didn't seem to bother the polling on him, so that's why he took it.
Right.
Technically, the Department of Defense took it, so when he leaves office, he's not allowed to take it, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. I'm sure that'll
go over.
Sure, yeah. They'll respect that rule.
Absolutely.
But literally, talking about the apex of just embarrassment, racism, horrible, and also lies. The thing he held up, right? What is the stupid New York Times? Trump claimed a social media video showed burial sites of white farmers. It didn't. Oh my God! Can we dim the lights and show the conspiracy theory thing that he got from which conspiracy? Which white nationalist? Just Elon or just some other rando? It's just leaders are not going to come here anymore. Right. It was clearly an ambush. It was clearly like for his base to go, ooh, look at him bitch slapping the N-word. That's what this is all about. It's him humiliating people on the world stage. And it's while they're back. Okay, let's review. Do we have to do this every time? They always take benefits away that you've worked your whole life for to give tax cuts to the rich. I know that it gets repetitive that we say it.
But it's true.
But how is this not, again, French Revolution time when he just cut... How did you not know he's lying? He said he'd never touch Medicare. Oh, my God. Of course. What is it? $500 billion worth. Yeah. To money that we've paid into.
Yes, it's our money.
Thank you. Oh, my God. I need some AOC. AOC was a little bit of fire. I need a little bit of fire. Warm me up this morning. Here she is. AOC on the House floor.
Republicans have put this bill together, rushed it together in a matter of hours on the back of a napkin, shaking it, walking out of the White House, and brought it right here to this floor. They are defunding Planned Parenthood. They are ending tons of Medicaid coverage for 13.7 million Americans, including Affordable Care Act coverage as well. And if you want to get an abortion and have a silver plan, on a health care plan that you paid for, you will also be affected by this legislation as well.
She went on to say.
And so I want people to understand, for my Republican colleagues who are sure what is in and not in this bill, in this process that has been this rushed, when you wake up in the morning, you will realize that you voted to defund Planned Parenthood and to take away health care from 13.7 million Americans. And when this country wakes up in the morning, there will be consequences to pay for this. And I yield back.
I hope so. If this doesn't cause a political earthquake, Jody, I don't know what will. The same day he takes a $400 million bribe and has the dinner for the meme coin, rich people that are funding that grift of his, while he's taking away all of your benefits. I don't know what else. And this just total embarrassment in the Oval Office as usual. I mean, he doesn't do... You're supposed to have meetings with leaders behind closed doors. And you take a few questions from the press. He's made this everything a reality show. Generally the reality shows are to humiliate people, which is what he does, whether it's Zelensky or this poor South African president. And a tiny percentage of the murders are of white people.
Right.
I mean, it's just, Kofi said they're killing the white farmers they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. It's just his latest racist. I thought I was going to vomit this tragedy in D.C. that
two folks that got killed outside of the museum last night. Yeah,
that they're saying is anti-Semitic. Trump puts out a statement. Really, there's no place for hate or radicalism in America. Wait, are you kidding me? You've made America all about hate.
He has.
And inciting violence and radical. Really, Mr. Both sides are fine people in Charlottesville. Mr. Eats dinner with Nazis at the White House. You're going to condemn anti-Semitism.
The man who's taking a plane from a country that supports Hamas.
Yes, funds Hamas. Right. Thank you. Jody, you're the smartest girl. School. Also, you're very calming. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, you have to listen to Politics Bar. Their first guest, Carol Burnett. It was fantastic. Your mom, as I said to you this morning, 92, sharp as a tack. Oh my God. Everybody shut up about Biden. I can't take it anymore. I just saw a clip of him on The View. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, your mom was good. She always has great stories. She made me cry. Bella, she said, I love you, honey.
Aw.
She said, I love you, sweetheart. So proud of you. Oh.
I can send you the text that she sent me after.
Yeah. Oh, tell me. Show. Yes. What? Say what? What did Carol Burnett
nice.
say
So
about her
was,
tiny baby daughter?
Of me? Okay, hold please. Your call
Okay,
is
hold
very
please.
important.
Your call is very important to us. Ernestine is screening
Mom,
your
there
call
we
right
go.
now while we
that
find
was
Carol
Wordle.
Burnett's text.
Hold
What?
on. That was
Oh,
Wordle.
wow. Flemmy, are you okay?
Yes.
Flemmy and coffee in the
Yeah.
morning. Okay.
She said, I hope all goes well with this new venture. I'm so proud of you, and a bunch of heart emojis.
America sends you back a bunch of heart emojis, Carol Burnett. Okay. Anyway, it's more important than ever that we support, independent journalism, like Jody's new show, like everybody in our universe here. Somebody, again, yesterday kept saying that I guess they're looking for the new Joe Rogan. They're like, Stephanie Miller's the Joe Rogan, which I'm a little like, thank you.